How to start your own business. How to deal with a broken up friendship. How to let him go. How to save. How to know if that person you are talking to is really into you or playing you. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hey, I'm Alon. In today's video, I am going to be doing the updated girls talk video because I haven't did one in a while, and I just feel like we are about to get into the new year of 2024, and it's just time to have a sit down and a chit chat with all of my females out there. If you guys do not follow my advice page, well, my black girl page, make sure y'all go ahead and do so. I'm gonna also put it down below in my description box, so make sure y'all go ahead and follow that. You can also DM me if you need advice on anything. My DMs are open. There's one thing about me, I love giving advice, okay? So feel free to text me. Don't be afraid to text me, y'all. I did post on my content page, did post something on my story for this video, so I'm about to go ahead and start answering some right about now. The first thing that we are going to talk about is how to deal with a broken up friendship. My opinion on friendship breakups and stuff like that, getting over a friend. Life is a journey, and I learned that, you be friends with people, and one thing I can say, everybody is not your friend. Let's just get that in through the head. Take your time, do what's best for you. You just gotta keep it moving. Like, honestly, like, it's nothing to it really to be like, I just feel like when getting over a broken up friendship, depending on how long, it really all depends on how long you've been friends with a person. Now, if you've been friends with a person for like a year or maybe like 2 years or, for years, talk things out with the person. Communication is key. And especially if you really want that friendship, honestly, work for it. You gotta work for it. You gotta put the effort into it. But, you cannot force anyone to be your friend. Don't force nobody. Don't force the situation, Don't force it. Communicate and see how things go. Now, how to actually deal with a broken up friendship, like it's gone, like it's nothing else to say. Honestly, just heal yourself, take your time. Spend time with yourself. Like, do not stress yourself about the fact that you're no longer friends with the person anymore. It's going to be hard and challenging for you, but at the end of the day, you just have to move on with your life, because sitting there and being depressed and having anxiety and things like that, allow yourself to feel what you feel, but do not like force it. Let the emotions and the energy, just let it all flow. Honestly, I would say take a walk, journal, do things to distract yourself from the friendship. I know a lot of people, like, when they have friends, some people talk to their friends every day, some people they don't. Especially the close friends. A lot of people, they just, talk to their close friends every day, and sometimes people don't talk to their close friends every day. It's every once in a while. But yeah, do things that will distract yourself. Do things to help you distract yourself from thinking about the person or the friendship or whatever the case might have been when, like, everything just collapsed. Don't go running to the internet. Don't say any mean things out of anger because you know that you really wanted that friendship. No. Let the things be. Honestly, y'all, you just have to let things be. And the only thing that you can do is forgive and just move on. Like, forgive what happened. You just honestly just gotta move on. Just gotta move on. The next question is how to let him go. Dealing with somebody and, you really like this person and you feel as though you really want to be with them, and it's like, the energy is shifting, or the energy is just not there, or how you would like it to be, or how it's supposed to be. Honestly, to get over him, honestly, just focus on yourself. That's the only thing I can tell you. Focus on yourself. Do not, call him when you think about him, or, do not text him. Do not stalk him. Unfollowing, number one. That's the number one thing you should do. Unfollow, block, delete. Delete the photos, delete the messages, delete the call log, delete everything. Because if you do not delete everything and you try to hold on to those messages, those, those screenshots and all of that stuff, it's all going to build up inside of you, and you do not want that to be built up inside of you. You want that to go. You want to let him go, and you want to do what's best for you. So with that being said, to get over him, focus on you, do what's best for you, delete, unfollow, mute, and never look back. You are that girl. You do not need to be out here stressing, crying over somebody that's just not, right for you. If he did you dirty, remember, get back up. Know your self-worth, know who you are, and keep it moving. Because there's plenty of men out here that will treat you the way how you're supposed to be treated, okay? See, that's the kind of mindset that y'all need to have in this generation now, because in this generation now, with these relationships, situationships, it's just crazy. Like, it's too crazy. So now it's like, honestly, when you're dealing with somebody or trying to get over somebody, always remember that, number one, forgive them. Accept the fact that it's, gone, no longer in your present. And you just gotta think, like, you just gotta be like, bro, I don't deserve this. Like, one day you're gonna realize what you deserve, bro. Like, and another thing is, never settle for less. Like, if he's doing less and you're doing more, why are you settling? Why are you settling for him? There's plenty of men, boys out here that love to treat you the way how you're supposed to be treated. So do not ever stress over somebody that's doing less for you, okay? Because that's backwards. I'm gonna let you know right now, and I'm gonna keep it real. That is backwards, okay? The next question is how to save. My advice to you on saving your money, realizing what you really need, like, at the moment, right then and there. Like, if you're in the store or if you're at the mall and you see something that you like, but it's, like, expensive and you just keep seeing things popping up, really think. Like, really stop and think. Like, is that really what I need? Is that important right now? Like, do I need that? How is that going to help me do this? Or how is that going to benefit me to get this or that? You just got to think smart in your ideas. Like, you really have to think smart with your money. I know a lot of people say have fun with your money while you can. Especially if you work and you just keep spending money on food, clothes. I mean, clothes is that's necessary for, like, yeah. But if you're just going shopping every day or every once in a while or every weekend with your friends, you with your friends, you with your boo, or you with your parents, and you just want to spend money because you see something that you like, really, like, you really have to think about it. Like, do I really need this? Like, where am I going to wear this? You know what I'm saying? Like, stop trying to spend your money on things that are unnecessary. I know me, sometimes when I be out, I just be looking at things, I be like, dang, I really want that. But do I need it, though? No. Like, you just gotta have that mindset. Like, if you don't have that mindset, or if you don't, like, prepare yourself or process things with saving your money, you're never going to get where you want to be. Your mind, on the other half of your mind, you know that you want to save your money, but then it's like on the other half, you want to keep spending. And another thing with, like, saving money, honestly, I could say that you can go on Amazon. I know they have these pouches for money, so you can save, like, all of your ones, all of your 5s, your 10s, your 20s, your 100s, $50 bills, stuff like that. Like, that's another resource that you can save, or start a bank account. You can start a savings account, or you can either ask your parents to help you, collect your money, or whenever you get paid, just hand them your money and then they can save it for you. That's another resource. I think that's, like, a really good idea to help you save your money. Actually, the smarter way. The next question is how to start your own business. Okay, when starting your own business, okay, number one, I'm going to give y'all this very important tip. Do not tell everybody, do not tell your friends, do not tell your so-called associates, do not tell them your next move. They know that you are trying to start a business and they ask you, like, all of these different questions. Do not tell them your every move. Do not tell them what you're doing. Do not tell them how you're doing it. Do not tell them anything. The only thing that they should know is that you're just trying to start your business, or you just now starting your business. They don't need to know your every move on how you're doing this and that and how you're doing with your business and things like. Keep all that privately. Keep all of that private, and do not tell nobody your next move. Now, the second thing that I can say is take your time when starting your own business. Because starting your own business can be a very challenging thing for you. So take your time. Do not stress. You do not have to rush anything. Do not rush. Also, be yourself. Be yourself when you try to start your business, because I know a lot of people out here, when they're trying to make like logos and things like that, they want to create these logos, but then it's like everybody logo looks the same. Like, you don't want your logo to look like anybody else's logo. So that's why it's always good to do a little bit of research on, you know, how you can make like different logos, thumbnails, and all that kind of stuff. Like, you don't want to have your business looking like somebody else's business, you know? Have a mind of your own. Like, you really have to sit and think about how you really want your business to look, or how you want this, or how you want your business to be processed. The next question is how to know if that person you are talking to is really into you or playing you. Okay, now this is a really good one. How to know if they are really into you, and how to know if they are playing you. So this is how they're really into you, and this is how they're playing with you. Okay, honestly, I could say how they're really into you is put effort in. They're going to put effort. They're going to make time for you. They're going to make you a top priority. They're going to make sure that, you know, you're okay. They're checking up on you. They're making sure that you eat. And just the simple things, you know, like the smallest things really matter in relationships, situationships, or even talking stages. It just be the smallest things that like really matter. Communicating. Having clear communication to make things way easier for the both of you. Now, like I said, communication is key with everything. Not just relationships, just with people in general. Like, you can't just be a yes man every day. Yes, yes, yes. No. There's some times where you're going to feel some kind of way. Some people that are like, I don't really want to say this because I don't want to hurt their feelings, or I don't want to, you know, say this because it might shift to this. Like, no. Communication is key. And at the end of the day, you have to know how to speak up for yourself. If you know how to speak up for yourself and you're just a yes man, you're going to be hurt in the end. Keep it real. Like, that's really going to hurt you in the end, because it's like you're not communicating, you're not being there for yourself, you're not sticking up for yourself, and you're just being a yes man. Like, a yes man is definitely not going to get you anywhere, y'all. I'm telling y'all right now. Those are the main things how you should know that they're really into you. It's just a simple thing, y'all. How to know if they're playing you, when they don't check up on you, when they don't text you first, when they do not communicate or lack of communication. When they be nonchalant, like, being nonchalant plays a big part in situations. Like, why you being nonchalant and I'm trying to communicate my feelings to you? You get what I'm saying? So that's number 5. When they go outside, they don't let you know anything. Same thing with communication. Just not letting you know things. I mean, you ain't got to know their every move, but let them know something. Like, if you're going to a party, let me know that you're going to a party. Because, you know, I'm sitting here calling and texting you. You're not responding fast enough, or you just ignore my phone calls and I don't know where you at. It's just the smallest simple things that people just do not have in this generation, and it's so freaking sad. When they post on their story and you have been left on delivered for hours and hours. Being active on Instagram 24/7, that's a red flag number 1. Y'all, I'm gonna get real deep into this whole, so y'all listen through the ears. You call them and they say, oh, hold on, my mom, my grandma, or my homeboy calling me. No. You're definitely playing with me. Okay, the mother, the father, the grandmother, any family member or any friend. They say, I'm gonna call you right back. And they don't call you back for like an hour later. You're definitely playing with me, because you're not on the phone with no family member for an hour. I mean, you could be, but no. You're playing with me. So yeah, y'all, those are all of the tips that you should know when they're really into you, or really like you, or if they are playing you, or if they're not showing their interest in you. Those are the tips that I have for you that you should know and keep in mind at all times. The next question is how to get over your situationship. The same thing I just gave y'all advice on. I'm gonna ask you a question. Why are you stressing over somebody that you only knew for like, I can say like 2 to 3 weeks to a month? There's no point of stressing. That should be the easiest. I ain't gonna say the easiest, because you probably, you know, you talk to that person every day, or you really love their vibe, or, you know, your connection was like really, really connecting kind of thing. But when you're trying to get over a situationship, I just feel like you just gotta move on. just gotta move on. You gotta, like, and especially if the person is not treating you right, or if you just feel like, you know, this person barely showing interest in you, or you just feel like they're playing you, or if the communication is off, and if you try to express your feelings to them, and, you know, you telling them how you feel, and they're just really not getting it, and they keep showing you again and again how they really don't care. Like, they actually, like, put that in your face. Like, because some people can really tell you that they don't care one time. They can tell you that they don't care one time. It just can be very sad, like, really heartbreaking at some times, because at some point of times, because it is some things that a lot of people do, and they just don't realize what they do, and it can really hurt the, you know, your partner's feelings. But, you know, your partner's not really big on communication like me. I'm not gonna say it like that, but with me, when I'm trying to express my feelings, I might not tell you the first time. I might not tell you right then and there. A few hours, I'm gonna tell you how I felt about what, you know, what you did and how I felt about it. Because with me, I just have to process everything. Like, okay, you just did this, and I feel some type of way, and, you know, I feel some type of way about that. I am, like, very laid back, quiet, the calmest female you will ever date. I have always been this way. Never been the type that will be talking a lot, or, you know, just hyper and all that. I'm very calm. I don't really talk that much, y'all. I just feel like when trying to get over a situationship, I just be chilling. Like, yeah, they be really having feelings for these people out here, and on the other half, it don't be like that with them. And that's the saddest part. That really makes things worse, because they can barely even show that they interested in you. How to get over situationships, take it slow. You have to take time to process the fact that you need to move on. They doing their own thing. Like, you don't want to go back to them when they're doing them. You don't want to be the goofy. I'm gonna just say goofy. You don't want to be the goofy type to run back when you know that what's best for you is to move on from what they are doing. It's just best to just go your own way. Do your own thing. This question says tips on moving on. When moving on, it's a journey. When you're trying to move on from someone, you just really have to take your time. Journaling, I always tell y'all to journal, because journaling really helps when you have a lot on your mind, and, you know, you have a lot of anger, and, you know, you just want to pop sometimes. But journaling really helps to clear your mind. Sometimes, you know, when you get really emotional on things, like when you're trying to move on from somebody or something, you know, it really do be hard at times, because, you know, you're feeling all these different emotions. It's like you're depressed, you're very, very sad, trying to find different ways to forget about them, and, you know, some things are not working the way how you want them to. And that's another thing. You have to be patient. You have to have patience, y'all. You definitely have to have patience when it comes to moving on. You meet new people, that you be friends with them, you talk to them here and there, and then they go. Life is just a journey. Do not force yourself to do anything. If you're not ready to move on, your partner is, that doesn't mean that you know, have to move on right then and there when they want to move on. Go on your own path. If they're ready to move on, you have to let them go. You just have to let them go. Because the more that you know, no, I don't want you to go, come back. The more you do all of that, it's like, it really hurts you inside, because, like, you're stuck on this person, and they're like, no, I gotta go. Right there is a sign for you to let them go. You cannot force nobody to be with you. You know that you really love this person, and they just show you differently. You gotta let them go. It's time for you to go your separate way. Hygiene must-haves. When it comes down to deodorant, I use spray deodorant. I don't use the bar deodorant. I feel like I sweat with bar deodorant. Like, when I rub my deodorant in, and no. So I have been using spray Dove deodorant for the longest now. They also have Degree. And I'm pretty sure that they have more, but I just never looked into them. I always just use Dove. Soaps, I don't really like using bar soaps because they run out fast. So I use Method body wash, and I also use this new body wash that I get from Target that I'm going to put you all on too. For my face, I use Black African soap. I'm going to also put that down below in the description box. I'm going to put everything down below in the description box so that you all can go ahead and purchase some. For lotions and smell goods, I'm going to put them all down below so that you all can just go ahead and click on them and just see whatever one you want to purchase or try. Next question is, When is the perfect timing for losing your V card? Okay, now this is very important, and I don't normally talk about this kind of stuff in videos. When losing your V card, that's an important thing, and you really, really, really have to really think smart about who you're trying to give it to. Pay attention to the person that you are giving it to. You want to really stop and think, like, do I really like this person? And do I trust this person? And is this really what I want to do right then and now? Take your time. If your partner is ready and you are not ready, they cannot force you to. It's your body part, you know. They can't force you to do that. And you can't force yourself either, especially if you don't want to do it. So take your time when losing your V card. You don't want to lose your V card too soon. Definitely pay attention to who you are giving your V card to, because some people out here are very weird. And they are not very mature. I feel like the right time is when you are really ready to, or when you feel like this person is the right one for you. When is it the right time to start buying them things? I would say the right time to buy them stuff, like to buy your partner things, is 3 to 4 weeks to a month. So I would say after 2 months. After you guys hit 2 months, I feel like that's the perfect time for you to start buying them things. After 2 months is the perfect time. I say this because, you know, you want to get to know the person more. You want to get to know, like, what kind of stuff that they're into. Basically, just learning them and what they like to do, or what they love, or, you know, what they like wearing, what kind of accessories they're into. Now, food. Okay, I would say food, maybe the first month. For buying them food or going on a date, or, you know, because food is food. You gotta eat. So like buying, now I would say definitely wait after 2 months to buy the expensive stuff, or take them shopping. But food dates and little ice cream dates and stuff like that, I feel like a month will be the perfect timing for food dates and movie dates and stuff like that. That wraps up today's video, guys. I hope that you all enjoyed this video. I hope that you all got some advice. Make sure that you guys like, subscribe, and also turn on the post notification bell for more videos. Also, do not forget to share my videos with your family and your friends. We're on the road to 400 subscribers. Y'all, let's make it to 400 before Christmas. And I think Christmas is in 9 days, because today is December 16th. Yeah, 9 days. So make sure y'all share my videos with your family and your friends. And yeah, bye guys.